Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vivi Aulia. My absent number is 31. Today I wanna presenting my PowerPoint. The title is English Language Teaching Syllabus Used in Indonesia Secondary Education. Before we go into our discussion, let me share my mind map for focusing our discussion. First, we're going to explaining the definition of syllabus. Second, we're explaining the parts of an English language teaching syllabus. Third, we're explaining about the basic competency definition derived from and the content. Fourth, we're explaining how to design social function, text structure, and language features. 5. We're explaining about the learning outcome indicators definition, goals, and how to design it. In the part 1, we're going to definition of syllabus. A syllabus is a complete document that communicate and share in-depth information about a specific course that prepared by teacher and defines a students and teachers' responsibility and expectation, which is setting for a fixed term. According to definition, we can get 3 points. First, syllabus is a contract between teachers and their students that designed to answer the student question about a course, as well as to inform them about the course expectation. Second, a syllabus ensures a fair and impartial understanding between the instructor and the students. Third, the syllabus is typically created by each individual teachers, so it focuses on a particular class. It offers an overview of the goals and the course, so the student know what is the expected to them by the end of the term. And in the part 2, we go into parts of an English language teaching syllabus. In the syllabus, they should include instructor information, course description, course objective, or we can say it course outcomes, course methodology, grading criteria, grade imputation, and also course policies. First, we can say it description. It must clear and simple language for a student. Second, learning goals. It is what particular skills or knowledge you can expect the student to acquire by the end of the course. Third is content. Content means the course schedule in detail, including the topics, themes, and the keyword of each lesson. And language instruction is also must clear and simple language to understand the students. And then grading policy. The grading policy we can see in the attendance or the participant in discussion. 6. Expected study of outside class. It's to make the student don't boring from our learning and teaching process. Second, references and URL, and 8, notes and contact details for the student to ask the teacher. But before we go into part 3, this is my syllabus. Di sini ada nama sekolah, mata pelajaran, kelas atau semester, and goals also for the student, ya. Lalu kali ini ada materi tentang teenager life dalam teks naratif. So the standard competency or basic competency is listening and speaking, and the subtema We can say the mystery or detective, or we can say it romance. And the indicator, students have responsibility to understand about the story that they watch or they say or they seen before. And then ada pengalaman belajar, lalu penilaian, alokasi waktu, dan sumber. Ini untuk memudahkan siswa agar mengerti tentang pelajaran yang dibawakan oleh guru. Alright, we go into part 3. It is basic competency definition, derived form, and the content. The definition of basic competency is an ability to respond the complex demands and carry out diverse tasks in an appropriate manner. It is a combination of attitudes, skills, and knowledge that students develop and apply for successful learning, living, and working. It is a competencies to help the student draw and build upon what they know, how they think, and what they can do. And then derived of basic competency. A competency is made up of the following 3 element skills, like skills, knowledge, and attribute. Those elements are involve a combination of partial skills, theoretical knowledge, value, attitude, emotion, and other social components that make the person act in effective way. And the content of basic competency we can see in the part 3.1. The basic competence was to analyze social function, text structure, and language text elements to express asking and giving attention, checking understanding, appreciating work, giving and responding opinion of the student based on the context where it was used. And you can see in this picture, teacher is a personal competence that must give a simple language for the student by socio-communicative competence. And then teacher must research first before they want going to teaching by technical methodological competencies. And the student and teacher will make an activity related competence. Okay, we're going to part 4. In the part 4, there are how to design social function, text structure, and language features. The basic competence is consists of 2. Those are related to the knowledge and skills. And the teacher also need a strategy which could help the student to overcome difficulties in understanding and sentences structure. The student of the use of grammar and the lack of vocabulary. To design the social function, text structure, and the language feature, we use analyze. Analyze the learners and the audience. Second, state the objective. Stating the objective based on the core competence and the basic competence from the syllabus. Third, select the methods, material, and media. 4. Utilize the media and materials. 5. Require learners participant by asking the student participant in reading materials or doing discussion, doing assessment, or the task project. 6. Evaluation. It is evaluate the student skill through the task and project. In the last part, we are explain about learning outcome indicators definition, goals, and how to design it. Learning outcomes indicators are intended to provide general information about the focus of student learning and are broadly stated of the outcome, not measurable by indicate what the concert action the student should be able to form as a result of participation in the program. Once program outcomes have been identified and the knowledge and skills necessary for the mastery of this outcome should be listed. This will allow the desired behavior of the student to be described and will eliminate ambiguity concerning demonstration of expected competencies. To design the indicator, are they made up of a list of two main elements by action verb and the content, or we can say it referentiation. The expected behavior must be specific by name using observable action, using an observable action verb such as demonstrate, interpret, discriminate, or define. I think that's all of my explanation for the English language teaching syllabus used in Indonesia secondary education. I hope you can understand about my explanation. Forgive me if I have a mistake from my presentation, and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.